Hey, so here is another problem that we have from this first section that we're doing that division. This one's a little different because we're going from x to the fifth to x to the fourth, and then we skip a spot, and then we have x squared, then x, and then the number. So in this case, we're going to actually have to use a placeholder to get our problem where we need it, so we can actually do the synthetic division. So we're actually then looking at x to the fifth plus 3x to the fourth plus 0x to the third. That's just to hold its spot. It's not gonna change anything. Then we have the x squared, the 8x, and 15. Okay, now we're going to use these coefficients now, and we need the 0. So if you don't want to write out the whole polynomial with x cubed, that's okay. You just need to put in a 0 there. So we'll have 1, 3, 0, 1, 8, then a 15. Now, remember how we get the value that we're going to be using for the synthetic divisions. We set this x plus 3 equal to 0, and we get x is negative 3. So I have negative 3 here, and I'll have this. So I bring down my 1. I have negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. That gives me 0. Negative 3 times 0 is 0. Gives me 0. Now, it doesn't always work out like this. This just happens to be this problem. Negative 3 times 0 gives me 0, and I add it, and I get 1. Then negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. I add it, I get 5. And now I have negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And this actually is another example of a factor. X plus 3 is a factor of this larger polynomial. Now to write out our answer, remember we had an x to the fifth up here, so this means that we're going to have x to the fourth here. We can write in our zeros now, but we won't always need them. So I have 0x cubed, 0x squared, plus x plus 5. All right, now why did I put these zeros in? Well, sometimes it's hard to keep up with which x we're on. So you can write it like this, but then you do want your final answer to be x to the fourth plus x plus 5. Okay, so here is our answer that we're looking for. Okay, all right, thanks.